Hi, and welcome back to the 401s podcast. I'm your host, Euryale, and this is Fast Asleep. We were meant to film an episode together tonight, but my beautiful love, Wolf, has partaken in much needed self-care and fallen asleep. And so I thought, I'm fucking wired. I am so wired. Because I have the market tomorrow. So I'm nervous, I'm excited, I'm nervous to be perceived, and all of that jazz out in public. So I thought, let's try our hand at filming a solo podcast episode to take the stress off both of us, so we don't feel like, one, we're missing an episode, and two, we don't feel like we have to rush it tomorrow. If this one goes to air, amazing. You're listening to it right now. If it doesn't, then yeah, it doesn't, and you'll never see this. But anyway, I have a self-care routine to do. So I was like, so I don't feel like a dickhead by myself. Let's do Euryale does their night glamour routine. Or part of it, and we'll just ramble about whatever comes to mind. I didn't really have a plan for this episode by myself. It was kind of spur of the moment. So let's just see how much I can ramble. Well, actually, no. I came on with the intention for it to be like a glamour self-care moment. So I guess for everyone listening, take this episode as your sign to practice much needed self-care, self-love, glamour. I think glamour gets like a bad rap, hey. So many people, like, I love glamour magic. So many people think that it's like self-absorbed or narcissistic, and like, don't get me wrong, you can use glamour magic for personal gain and like nefarious reasons. But I think for the most part, glamour magic, for me at least, is, yes, it's got the benefits of making you more attractive and more appealing. People can tell on themselves and all of that jazz. But for me, glamour magic is an act of self-care. It's my time to pay homage to me, and respect to me. Um, so yeah, I fucking love glamour magic. The way that I think that it works is it influences how you feel about yourself, because you've spent more time caring and loving on yourself. What ends up happening is, obviously, you feel great about yourself on the inside, and it reflects on the outside, and then that like goes outwards as well. So you're the first person, I believe, that gets affected by your glamour magic. And then as you start feeling good, you end up radiating beauty externally. So they were just my serums that I do, okay? Gotta feel fresh and young, okay? And now we're going to turn into Mrs. Doubtfire momentarily. But you know what? It's all about vulnerability. I don't know anyone that looks good in a face mask. And you know me, I love, and it's for the bit, right? The authentic Euryale, right? We don't always look fantastic. It's the glamour magic, okay? It's the intention to look and feel good. Hello! Help is on the way, dear. Help is on the way. But yes, glamour magic is amazing, and I think that really everyone should partake in it. Mine's also done as a devotional act, not just to myself, but it's done as a devotional act for ancestors and the women in my family and the men, the ones that worked hard and never made time for themselves. It's definitely a trait that I can feel that runs thick in my blood. Um, so, as a form of ancestral healing, we turn ourselves into Mrs. Doubtfire. No, but seriously, as a form of ancestral healing for me, I have made sure that the best of my ability, try and make time for myself. Be that in a bath, be that my skincare routine, whatever. Yeah, so glamour magic is also an act of devotion as well. Incorporating the energy of Venus as well into your glamour magic, can I just say that shit slaps? Work with the energy of Venus, okay? Now, you don't have to go out and be like extra like me and have like a full blown altar to yourself with all of your products and stuff on it. But even just stirring in intention into like a herbal tea or something, I guess like some main, off the top of my head, some main herbs that could be utilized for glamour magic would be like hibiscus, jasmine, rose. What else? Probably St. John's wort as well, to be honest, to alleviate anxieties surrounding how you perceive yourself if you charge it with that intention. Um, Crystals that would be really beneficial for glamour magic would obviously be clear quartz, rose quartz, but also things like moonstone. It really depends on the type of glamour magic that you're trying to achieve as well. But yeah, starting off small, glamour magic is an act of self care and self love and appreciation. And because I'm so shit nervous about the market tomorrow, we had to make sure that we did it. Even though I wanted to be stubborn and just like, I don't know, keep doing the things, we paused to actually make time for ourselves. So, yes, that's why we look like this right now. So yeah, if you're listening, please take this as your opportunity to sit in the bath or whatever. Have a nice warm shower with intention, be present outside. Just do something for you that makes you feel good, that makes you feel pretty. Put on your favorite outfit and just go for a walk. You can dress up for yourself. You can buy your own flowers. But literally though, you can. Um, so yeah, I'm so excited. I did a full mock up setup for the market tomorrow, and it's so exciting, so nerve wracking. It's all part of the expansion. And let me just say, expansion is scary, all right? It is so, so scary. No one talk, well, I think a lot of people talk about how scary expansion is, but it's like, I don't know, change, rapid change is not my strong suit, hey? And that's okay. Very earth sign of me. Um, yeah, it's not my strong suit, but we're rolling with it. This is all things like shit like this, the market, the Patreon, all of this. I'm just like, how can people say that magic's not real? This is literally everything that I've asked for coming to fruition. Unfortunately, it came to fruition all at once. But, I never do things by halves, and that's just me. I've always been that way. Never do things by halves. But yeah, magic is so fucking real, and it's so fucking cool that we live in a world where we can find magic and have resources. Like, I don't know about you guys, but even early, like the 2010s era, like 2005 through to 2015, it was still quite difficult to find reliable sources of witchcraft. It was hard to differentiate, I guess, magic or like witchcraft or traditional witchcraft from the Wiccan stuff at times. But at least now we kind of live in a world where things are much easier to use your discernment with. You know that you're not practicing like Wiccan stuff. Not that there's anything wrong with being Wiccan. Wiccans are people too. It's just not my path. Oh. Also, this is your sign to drink your damn water, okay? Drink your damn water. But yeah, it's going to be so fun tomorrow. Such a witchy community. I'm really excited that I was invited. So yeah, make sure, well, this will air after, if it does air, after the markets. So, how exciting, nerve-wracking. Yeah, a lot's been happening. Yeah, I can't wait to go on a holiday. I need to book a holiday. This has turned into an event sesh with Euryale, hey. But, yeah.
So here we are. Yay! Ah! Yuri's first market. How are them nerves?
My belly says it all.
Excited?
Yeah.
Nervous?
Yeah.
Did you pack everything?
Don't ask me that.
Do you have everything?
Well, if I don't, it's too late now.
I reckon. She didn't even pack the car.
I was shitting bricks.
I hope you know this is a bonus for the podcast, so yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hi, everyone.
Welcome to the Four of Wands. We're gonna do things a little bit differently today.
Are we?
Yeah.
Vlog special. Vlog bonanza. Vlog veganza.
What? Anyways, we're gonna do things a little bit differently and see how this pans out.
Spotto.
Jinx again. Euryale. So we're going to do things a little bit differently today because I fell asleep last night and we didn't record the episode that we were going to do. So we're going to snip little bits of our day and present to you an episode. Yeah, what are we doing today?
Market day.
It's market day. Yuri's first market. So we have come to Bernie's bar where we will be setting up. And the event is for
Astara.
You're gonna have to talk to, you know.
It's for Astara.
I apologize in advance to anybody who's got headphones in.
Oh well. Fit in or fuck off. You get what you get. You don't get fucking upset.
So you know that we can't do the day without coffee, so I'll give these guys a shout out if they're any good.
We should talk about what Astara actually is.
Take the stage.
Take the stage. Okay. So Astara is part of the Wheel of the Year, the Witch's Wheel of the Year. It represents the spring equinox and the sun and the warmth that spring brings, the growth and all of that jazz. I don't really ascribe to the Witch's Wheel of the Year, but I celebrate the equinox and the solstice for the solar and lunar days that they represent. So the equinox is where the daylight equals the same amount of time as the night time, if that makes sense. Daytime equals nighttime. Solstices are where there's either a longest night or a longest day. I know that there's a more scientific explanation. I believe that it's like an equinox is where the sun and the earth are like a 22.9 degree angle towards each other or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, that's kind of what the Astara is. Okay, because you know I had to fact check myself. So I was a little bit off. So the equinox to solstice's altitude difference at a solar noon, so midday, 12 o'clock noon when the sun's at the highest peak, is 23.5 degrees plus or minus the difference between the equinox and the solstice. But for my scientific inclined people out there, an observer at the equator will see the sun at its highest in the summer solstice and its lowest at the winter, and it'll be exactly ahead, like directly above us, at a solar noon in the equinoxes. So there you go.
So for the boss and things like that, but in the meantime we got iced coffee to start our day.
I think I was pretty close, 22.3, but I didn't have what it was in regards to.
Well, you did alright for it.
Off the top of my head.
I know. So we'll give you guys a sneak peek of what it looks like before we start, and then once we start, I guess.
Also, I thought I'd take this opportunity to discuss some books that I've read recently that I really like. So for my beginner necromancers out there, I like to read beginner books too, to see what actually is worth recommending people. But for my beginner necromancers out there, The Bones Fall in a Spiral by Mortellus. She is a Wiccan practitioner, but she goes against the grain of a lot of Wiccan practices. So if anyone's looking to start necromancy, I really recommend that. Also, I'm reading for like the 5th time, maybe 6th. I think it's the 5th. No, yeah.
Don't quote her on that.
But I'm reading, what's the fuck it called? It's Jake Stratton Kent book, The True Grimoire. That's it. That's what I was trying to get out. The True Grimoire by Jake Stratton Kent. So if anyone's looking to get into like ceremonial magic, really enjoys grimoire magic, and working with demons, anything by Jake Stratton Kent, I really fuck with. He died way too early. We needed his knowledge. So he is not only someone that's very learned and uses archaeological evidence, I guess you would say, or like historical evidence to back up the reasons why he does things, but he's also a practicing sorcerer too. So he's got experience in the field, not just speaking from a knowledgeable aspect. So Jake Stratton Kent, okay?
Anyways, this is before. Wait, why is it blurry?
I had blurry. The first coffee at this premises.
Hang on. This is Yuri, one iced coffee in.
Here. One iced coffee.
So, for those of you who are listening in on Spotify, this is really an episode where you'll probably need to be on the YouTube to have a little watch. But yes, here we are.
I'm so excited, and I appreciate everyone that has supported Euryale's and 4 of One's podcast and mine and Wolf's journey, separate and together. Like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for everyone's support. So I'll get my feels. Thanks to everyone that reached out and sent their well wishes as well. Fucking love you all. I'm so grateful for the community here. I love you all.
Millennial piece. So here we are, set up and ready to go. Hide it wherever you need to. You can pick a spot.
Amazing. We have an egg hunt going at Bernie's.
Yes.
Very exciting.
To get the kids involved as well. So that's part of the magic. But
I'm so nervous. I've been shaking and nervous laughing all day.
And now?
And now I'm waiting for my cocktail.
So the next clip from this vlog will be Yuri well on their way.
Hi! So we didn't get any more footage because ADHD, and it was a fantastic night. We stayed for the feast. It was so fun. It was really cool. I think I'll be doing most of the Witch's Wheel of the Year events at Bernie's because it was really cool just to meet everyone. There were a lot of amazing store holders as well. Like, some of the things that people can create is fucking wild. So yeah, it was really just cool meeting everyone and being out in the world. And yeah. Oh my god, the Bernie's vegan food slaps. Can I just say, like, I'm a veggie, but what did they do, babe? They made like a meatloaf that was no meat. It was so fucking cool. It was so tasty. And the no meat gravy, that was fucking to die for. Tasted like meat gravy, but there was no meat in it. So it was really cool. But yeah, I think we did really well. It was, yeah, wholesome and fun and just, yeah, really nice. Really nice. So thanks everyone for hanging around for this random journey. Sorry I didn't get any more footage. It was a big day. A very fucking big day. But anyway, in short of episode, trust yourself. I think that can be the message for this episode. Trust yourself and do your glamour magic, yeah? Okay. See you, bye!